Josh is driving me crazy.
Let me smack your left arm.
Just know that he's a fucking red bone.
I'm gonna punch you in your fucking mouth.
Hi, guys. It's another day of the podcast.
Oh, fuck. It's Freaky Friday, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it is.
Welcome to another episode of the Peer Pressha podcast. You got your usual suspects in the building. Are we doing intros or you want to skip it?
Nah, we got... Nobody knows us, nigga. We got to do the intros.
Every single time. Y'all niggas need to start paying attention.
All right. My name Beyonce. It's your boy.
Beyonce.
Uh,
I thought it was Beyonce.
what's your name?
Black Baboon.
Who that? Long Wire? That nigga, what we start with?
Brick.
Brick.
All right.
That bitch should have ducked.
Bro. So, backstory. If you guys haven't seen already, right? If y'all haven't seen already, there's a viral clip. Black woman in a hospital. She got a hematoma on the fucking side of her face.
Hear me?
Right?
As big as her butt is.
Hear me?
Bro, so she got a hematoma on the side of her fucking face talking about, oh, like, a nigga hit me with a brick in the side of the face because I didn't give him my phone number. Right, and then she proceeded to go on and say, "It's a bunch of black men around. Well, a bunch of men around, and nobody did nothing to it. So the dude hit me in the face with a brick, hopped in the car, and drove off."
I just love that the fact that niggas in the background were like, fuck you want us to do?
That nigga had a brick, bitch.
What you want us to do?
That was a big ass brick. What the fuck I supposed to do?
This shit got social media divided because you got certain black women like, you know, there was one girl who went viral. She made a clip like, oh, so what you're saying is if we're not your girl, if we're not nice enough, if we're not pretty enough, if you don't know us, if we're not family, you're not going to protect us.
So I made this point when I was talking to them yesterday. I don't think you had pulled up yet.
Yeah, I was training.
So somebody had posted on Twitter and they were like, oh, well, I mean, originally men that was their thinking, to defend women, no matter if it was, friend, family or whatever. But then we got into this, westernized thought process where it's just like, if it's not benefiting me, why am I defending you?
Because as a man, you're more liable to get killed at the end of the day.
I think it goes more in depth than that. It's not even about if it's not benefiting you. It's just like people have to understand, like, even if you want to bring westernized culture, people protect what is theirs and they value. How many bitches see other bitches beating each other the fuck up? Girls don't get involved. You see a dude get attacked by another dude, you won't stop and call the police, help them. You'll just let them niggas fight. You'll record it or whatever it is. But as soon as a woman gets attacked, oh, you won't protect women. You won't protect black women. That's not the case. But it's like, at this also, too, people don't want to talk about a dude who was there. She has a reputation. He was saying, like, listen, I was there and I also didn't do anything. And if given a second chance, I still wouldn't do anything because she has a bad reputation and she's known for being a troublemaker.
Bro.
Why?
So should her reputation define whether or not you help
yes.
her? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Because not every person... listen, it is everybody's innate responsibility to protect themselves and keep themselves out of danger. It's one thing if danger finds you, but if you go out looking and you're causing issues, when something finally catches up to you, there's nobody to be responsible for you but yourself. The same way you have women in your life, we all have women in our life that we look out for and we'll say, hey, be careful. If you go out, do this, check in, do this, do that. It is their responsibility to at least do that so the people who do care about them can protect them. We don't, everybody, naturally I would like to think people want the best for everybody. But if someone's not trying to get the best for themselves, it's not your responsibility to make sure they're doing it. It's theirs. Simple. And you don't get to demonize men that, and then even to back this up, I'm gonna say this. Let's look at these situations, right? And these are a little bit of extreme, but let's look at it throughout like history. We could talk about Rosewood, right? Woman says black man did this, a bunch of white men roll into town and kill a whole black community. Turns out she's lying. You have the situation we covered on the pod with the football player. His his girl who was married attacking him, she tells her brothers, oh, he did this, go to his shit and shoot his shit up. They listen and go defend this woman's honor, and somebody loses their life, and she's responsible. No man is responsible for a woman they don't know, unfortunately. We have our own families that we have to protect. And if we die, we're just a martyr. There's no GoFundMe that goes out to keep looking out for the family. You just die.
Yeah, what if I got hit in the face with a brick and we both in the hospital looking stupid
Exactly.
with the toma on our face?
There's plenty of men who have looked out for women. There's situations in the news. Oh, domestic situation. Man tries to go and help. He catches a bullet for trying to help a woman. Who's responsible for her situation? Simple.
So I agree with everything that you're saying, but at the end of the day, I don't know you, bitch.
But that's true. I don't know you.
Know you. Why? Like,
Yeah, I get what people saying, like, if it's a woman in need of help her. But it's like, if she's known to be around town being a fucking menace to society, it's like, you don't know what Shaquita did. Shaquita probably had this bitch fucking with people all the fucking time.
bro,
You get what I'm saying?
There's a reason why we say we don't save hoes.
we was at a fucking
What the fuck?
Nasberry. Bitch got clocked, and honestly, I had no intention of helping.
Yeah, because you don't know what she did. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I
It's
get
not
what
my
people say.
business.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about at fucking
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
she got hit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And then shit started like getting crazy. I'm like,
her nose broke. That bitch was leaking,
she was a cop,
and she was a cop
off duty, but she was a cop.
God knows what she did.
because she was beefing with somebody. I believe somebody else's girl, and niggas snuck her.
And you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I'm not getting involved.
Yeah,
I'm really though. I'm not getting involved.
bro, her head was disformed,
She looked like Frieza, bro.
Keep your hands
Bro.
off each other. I feel bad for Shorty, but
bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
she does content where she fucks with people.
that's what I'm saying. I posted in the chat where it's like mad videos of her just slapping random people.
And I don't know if it's like she got him to agree to it or whatever it is, but there's a video of her literally slapping some white dude in the face.
Yeah, it's like 4
Walks
videos
off.
like that.
Yeah, she walks off. He's like, and she just twerks.
Yeah,
Okay.
That shit was hilarious.
but there's 4 other videos like that. She's talking to a guy.
that's her
She
content.
She just
You know what I
smacks the
said
guy.
to that?
You got what you deserve, and
It
you
happens.
that's this is the definition of watch this. Like, you smack me, watch this. You feel me? Like, you should have killed me, bitch.
Every action has an equal or opposite reaction.
All right.
Now, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So I understand where you guys are coming from. I understand the reaction, why a lot of people didn't care. Now, in the situation, you know, you can consider her an innocent bystander with the backstory, right? From her words, all she said was that a man smacked her in the face with a brick after she denied, you know, giving him the phone number.
I can't believe that. Like, I need a video or like other.
But
people.
let's just take it for face value.
Okay, face value. We all know, or we all heard that she's a menace.
So no.
Without
Backpedal.
Straight up.
Okay.
Just the facts. The facts are, she got smacked in the brick, ended up in the hospital. She got smacked with the brick because she refused to give her phone number to a certain individual.
That's fucked up.
And I'll face value. That's like, damn, that nigga wildin'. But am I gonna do anything? I'll call the police or
like
Your reactions are still the same.
okay.
I'll be like, yo, you wildin', but like that
So-
nigga hit her with a brick.
Let's-
He gonna do the same thing.
This nigga has a brick, bro.
let's Uno reverse it. You're gonna jump in. Are you?
Yeah. If I'm
And then
witnessing
you both
Pete,
in the hospital.
Pete, now if I'm witnessing the situation, right? If I'm witnessing the situation, and it's just like, oh damn, like if I witness her reject this dude and then he go pick up a brick to go smack her, I'm probably gonna make it there too. I'm probably gonna make it to him before he smacks her with the brick.
I see your point,
Yeah, I see.
and I do agree. Like it depends on the situation. Like if I'm like in a certain area and a dude is like harassing a girl, of course I'll say something because I've done it before. But if it's too iffy, if somebody's already known as a troublemaker and people are watching her on the street and these niggas know of her and they're like, the fuck you want us to do for you?
Yeah, that's different. But like you said, now I get what you're saying too. I'll probably do the same thing. Oh, you chilling, you wild, nigga, chill. You feel me? But if she known,
and even at that, are you willing to lose your life? Because he picked up a brick to hit her, right?
What's to say he didn't have a gun or something or a knife?
yeah,
Are you willing to lose your life?
Or he got hands
for her.
He just chose the brick.
He just
You feel what I'm saying?
he said
The brick is his martial arts, bro.
bro.
Brick food, bitch.
He said I didn't choose the brick chose me.
Now we just need one more object.
Oh, we was talking about this.
We need one more object
So we was talking
for the
other day.
trifecta.
New rock paper scissors is chair, brick. We need one more.
We just need one more.
Hammer.
Chair, brick,
Hammer.
I said bite. You gotta bite a bitch.
Crowbar.
But how do you do that with your hand? Chair, brick, bike.
I don't know, man. It just, the situation, I understand because, like, we was all... So, everybody had the same reaction, right? We saw the video initially that went viral, and it was like, oh, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then niggas started digging into her background. Niggas is the FBI, I swear to God.
Niggas be bored.
And
Social media is really the FBI, bro.
Welcome to
These
2023. You post everything.
I believe these things are essential, though. I'm happy that these things happen because, like, you're kind of seeing now, and it's coming into light more nowadays that like it really is like his side, her side, and the truth. Like a lot of these girls are lying, and they're setting people up. Like, you know, quick small tangent. I seen a video on Twitter yesterday of a girl who was trying to force her 2-year-old daughter to lie and say the dude that she was dating raped her. In the video, you literally see her yelling at her daughter. Oh, this is the piece of shit who touched you. He's recording for his safety. He's like, this is the piece of shit that touched you. He hurt you. Did he touch you? The daughter's scared because the mom's yelling at her, and she goes, yeah, yes, he did. Yes, that fucker did. And he's like, you see, I didn't do da-da-da-da. And he's like, I'm recording. And then she looks up and sees he's recording and smacks the camera.
Yeah.
You never know.
And then,
That's...
And it's always just,
all right, for instance,
it's always just the clip of the person complaining, but you never know the backstory.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but that was just like a...
But no, I get it.
That got deep.
No,
I didn't expect...
that saved the guy life because now she could have lied and he'd been in jail. Because I actually have an uncle like that. He's in prison right now. He's facing 70 years for his baby mom lying to his kids. Lying to the kids and telling the kids that he touched me. They right now, they're all adults and they be like, no, he never touched me.
I get it. They happen. It's a valid point.
But then you look at the girl.
But we're talking about...
Look at the girl, right? And she's playing victim in the hospital. And then I seen literally like 4 or 5 videos of her smacking, going up to people.
White men mostly.
Yeah, mostly white men, but going up to white men and just acting a fool. They say some shit like, move from me, and she smack him.
And then niggas also made this point, which, you know, I'm kind of like, I get it. I'm not for or against this point, but it's just like, now we live in a time where, like, girls say the same thing. If you're not my nigga, if you're not this, if you're not that, I don't have to give a fuck about you. I don't have to owe you time. I don't have to owe you shit. So
Then
when
get bricked. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
So my thing is we're in a society right now. It's not just men and women. It's everybody. It's just like, mind your own fucking business.
Keep your hands.
Yeah, nosy people get it. DMX said it the best, bro. Nosy people get it too. You want to act like Superman? Let me see if you bulletproof. Simple.
And it's with that mentality, I'm sitting here like, hey, she might have deserved it. Like, hey, man.
Yeah,
but
she met Brick tonight. That's what she met.
Ooh,
I wonder if she hit a cartwheel.
that's fire. You gotta put that on a t-shirt. Brick the night.
Brick the night.
Telling you.
Bro, all I'm saying is, sorry for you, shorty. Don't go to sleep for a couple days. You ain't gonna wake up. She ain't waking up.
Nah, concussion protocol change. You can go to sleep.
I won't chance it.
Not with that big ass hematoma.
She got that toma on her, bitch. She got that area toma on her, bro.
Bro, that's crazy.
You know what? The situation happened. I hope people actually wake up and learn from this shit. And it also brings up another like real topic about
Brick.
no about rejection, men and rejection. It's like it's probably all happened to us, right? You go, you get a shorty number, right? Text her, she don't answer you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then you spit on your phone and then cry in the bathroom in the fetal position.
Nah, but
no, only one.
Fill the bathtub up with cold water.
Shit. That's a mad. That's
Take
really
a toaster with you, plug it in.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Take the toaster in the bathroom with you.
Why does it
up.
matter if the water's cold though?
Huh?
It's always a reason for everything. Right?
But nah, it brings up like if the situation really like evolved from her rejecting somebody, it brings up the somebody brought up the topic. They were just like, yo, like women nowadays are scared to reject anybody because it's kind of like we don't know how the other sex is going to react.
I understand. I heard that before.
It's valid.
Yeah, I actually heard that
Valid.
before.
So a lot of people are using this as like a really big talking point about, hey, like we don't say no anymore. We just give out our numbers or fake numbers or something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't even give out a fake number because they'll call it right in front of you.
Yeah.
That's
As you should.
That's fair. I just also feel like, how can I say this? To put it, it's a fair point, but I also look at it like it also kind of generalizes that most men will behave that way.
Yeah.
When that's not the case.
It's really not, but there are.
Of course, it has to.
They're like, but it brings to light a lot of situations where women will have this talking point, and a lot of women have the same fucking story. It's not just one woman; it's multiple.
Yeah,
and it's
why gamble at this point?
Yeah.
Or you gonna get bricked?
Because I feel like the issue is both genders face rejection. It's just each gender deals with it differently. Like in the very extreme way, men react more violently. Yeah, as opposed to women. If there's rejection in a certain way, they might react in like a more emotionally disrespectful or verbal way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like there's that difference.
I've rejected a shorty before, and she was just like, "Bitch, that's why you're not even cute anyway." I was just like, "Wow, that's some shit a nigga would say."
Could have fucked you though.
Or you tell a girl you don't feel like having sex, and she get all mad and start flipping out. Like, girl, you've been there. Like, what you mean you don't want to have sex? Like,
is this someone else? Maybe.
Or you fucking somebody else? Are you gay? You feel me?
I know. Like my upbringing, like I've never been in like a predicament where it's just like rejection. I like resort to violence.
That's what I'm saying. You got how insecure you got to be.
Like never like the people I like hang around with or it's never been the case. So I don't know where this like stereotypes come over. Where like I'm too afraid to like reject the dude.
But you gotta remember that video last year, right? The video last year where, that would be. There was this one story last year. Shorty was at a restaurant with her girls. Dude comes up, tries to bag her, right? And she tells him no. Yeah. Like, she's just like, nah. So he ends up, like, coming back with a gun and shit and shooting shit up. Y'all seen that story?
Yeah, I heard about that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but then it came out that I think she did more than tell the nigga no. Like, she really, like, started going in on him or something like that. Like, ragging on him.
But it still doesn't give you the reason to shoot and
kill
somebody.
Nah, she didn't. He didn't shoot and kill nobody, but he just pulled out the gun and started shooting shit up. Like, there's like a certain demographic of men that'll be like, oh, well, she could have just said no, but instead she went and clowned this dude. That, like you said, it's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Then clown him and go home and cry. But like, it's
some girls are very disrespectful with rejection too. That doesn't warrant anything. But I've seen like a dude like talk to a girl or say something nice to a girl, and she started roasting this nigga. He was a paraplegic in a wheelchair.
Oh, I seen that shit.
Started chewing that nigga.
She's like,
up.
stand up, do this. That shit was so disrespectful.
I was laughing.
That might warrant a gun. But.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I might.
I might get the brick off that. She bombing on him. I'm gonna help him and get the brick. You feel me?
Look, these are all jokes. But like at the end of the day,
I'm giving that 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 nigga's gonna be jousting. I'm giving him a lance
with a brick taped to the end
with
of
a
it.
brick at the end of it.
What you
It's a
saying?
knight's tale, bitch.
I lost my train of thought. Honestly, that shit was wild.
You gotta give him a head start and push the shit out of him so he can go up with that shit in poker.
All I'm
some
saying.
playing cards in the spokes too.
Oh, now you got to put the fucking quarter Huggy juice at the back of the wheel, so it can make sound like a dirt bike. But all I'm saying is, sorry that y'all women got to go through that. You know, now that y'all can lean on this situation. Like, this is why, you feel me? We give out fake numbers. This is why we don't reject men. I understand. You
I
feel
get
me?
it.
Now, this should give you a reason to get the pussy up now. You see?
That's
What?
No. All right.
No, nigga.
I'm wrong.
Nigga.
You would like it would have been good for TikTok, but now I can't post this part. I can't post this part. I can't post this.
I'm sorry. You
And-
better.
But going back and finishing out the topic. Yeah.
Yeah, let's start the pot. Come on.
Definitely. Look, if something's not right, go the other way. Just go the other. Walk away. That's all you gotta do. Walk away.
Or just lie like y'all do. Give him your number.
I agree with that.
Just give him your number. Let him feel like the man at the moment.
And don't answer.
And then, at the end of the night, block the nigga. Simple.
Chances are you'll never see this person again.
And if you do, bitch run. Bitch run.
Call the cops.
He got the brick. Bitch
Head
run.
start.
What I see a lot of girls do now too, or what I heard is they give them like a father, brother, boyfriend, a man's number.
Yeah.
That's chaotic.
That's
So
scary.
chaotic.
That's fine. Call me. That way I know. Like, oh, that's who you are.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is my real voice.
I like that.
Oh, yes, you can say. You can start
you
saying
can say
y'all
I'm a
tranny.
man. Yeah, you can say I'm a man.
Tranny. There you go. Oh, I
got-
can't say tranny no
oh
more.
my God.
Guys, I'm sorry. Transsexual.
Cancel, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, you can't even say that.
You can't say transsexual no more.
Transgender. No, you can't even be like, oh, I'm transgender.
What the fuck you can say now?
Nah, women. Nah, I'm telling women they can't even say that.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
Niggas is zesty out here, bro. You think they care?
Just be like, okay, so I'm like, give me a number. I'm gonna fuck you later, and then send a real nigga.
Send a real dick.
Send
pic.
DeMarco Fleming.
You're
I'm
Mordecai.
trying to tell you, some of these niggas is zesty. They don't give a fuck.
Well, just give me your number, ladies. That's it. Just give me the number.
Yeah.
And give
We
it to
sorry
us.
you. We generally, all jokes aside, we are sorry you do have to go through that.
I can't. I don't know what that feel like. You feel me?
Yeah, that shit does. That shit.
But bitch press me like that. I'm scared.
That shit showing Warren getting bricked up though. Like,
I get.
But you insecure men do some drastic shit.
Feel me?
You never fucking know.
low key, it's wild that they let the nigga really hopped into a car and
I
drove.
guarantee you it was a Honda.
I mean, all right. So
And he got away. I was like,
Probably.
oh, that's crazy.
Probably.
That's Honda type nigga energy.
You
Respect.
gonna have the whole Honda like car group coming at you right now.
No, it ain't. Anybody with a
fuck
Honda.
them. Fuck them. It's Honda's trucks and fucking the minivans be pissing me off on the way to work.
Can we talk about like what y'all think the brick was shaped like? Cause like usually
I keep picturing it,
you
right?
you think about a nigga with a brick hitting somebody, you would expect like a gash. That bitch just had a lump. Like
shit was flat.
Yeah.
Was it marble?
Break.
Was it marble?
No, he
What if it was
probably
like-
hit her with the flat
What
part
if-
of the brick.
What if it was like a perfect sphere and that bitch just he just clubbed her with it?
Dodgeball, bitch.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a brick.
If you could dodge a dick, you could dodge a brick. Simple. Clock that bitch.
Oh, yeah, he told her pick one.
Let it slide. Let it slide.
Anyway, I think he just smacked her
Oh,
with a
that's
flat.
fine.
I think he just smacked her with a flat side of a brick, bro.
Yeah,
Had to be, right?
Yeah.
That shit was perfect.
that was perfect, bro.
I think it was meant to. This was meant to happen. 'Cause in a different dimension, that didn't happen. The world ended. I think that was like a something that was supposed to happen for the world.
Mm.
You feel me?
No.
Because the flat part of the brick is crazy.
You see the one video is like her in the hospital. I ain't never done nothing to nobody, blah blah. And then someone pans over and it's just like all the bullshit.
All the bullshit.
All the
Yeah.
dumb shit she be doing.
I'm like, listen,
I really don't know if it warrants that reaction, but
It still don't warrant you before you
listen.
get hit.
Violence is never the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, but at the end of the day, you test the wrong nigga.
But like,
You know, whatever happens,
Should have killed me, bitch.
a lot of people aren't gonna like this, but this is where karma comes into play because you getting physical with people. You keep hitting people. You get hitting people. You keep hitting people, and you getting away with it.
That shit just
And then
built up.
karma flip back, and double time, and you caught a brick, not a hand.
But I gotta feel sorry now.
Huh?
I gotta feel sorry.
I don't feel sorry.
That's
for
what
her.
I'm saying. But like, that's the narrative. It's like, oh, innocent black woman gets hit, blah blah blah. I'm like,
And it's like black men don't care about black women. It's like a narrative to keep dividing the gender when it's just like no, that's not the case.
We care about black women, but it's in the sense of like
Some girl said it. She was like, my brother and my father. She's like, I'm gonna teach my son this because she was talking about. She rebutted the girl who's like, y'all don't care about black women unless she was just like, I'm going to teach my son the difference between diamonds and dirt.
And bricks.
it's not even diamond for me. It's not even a diamond or dirt thing, right? Like if it's my sister, regardless, I'm popping off. Mom popping off.
Oh yeah, fact.
Niece, auntie popping off. Really good friend, I'm popping off.
Simple.
But my thing is, it really doesn't matter whether it's diamonds or dirt. Niggas are very, very impulsive right now.
Yeah,
But that's
true.
what
But
I'm
we
saying,
we
like-
all have biases. I get what you're saying, especially like it doesn't matter if it's your mom or whatever. Because I've been in situations, you feel me? I told y'all about where I was, riding with a friend, and a nigga was talking shit, yelling out the car, disrespecting her, and she's disrespecting the nigga back. But it's like we in the same shopping center and we in Philly.
Yeah, I had a situation like that in the bar.
We in the same shopping center and we in Philly. And you disrespecting this nigga back.
Yeah. Who gonna fight?
Who's gonna fight? You get what I'm saying?
I had the
And
same
you don't know.
situation.
And we not from here.
Yeah.
You feel me? And if he get out the car and he got it on him or whatever it is, that's on me.
I'm gonna die.
Because your ego is, let me respond to masculinity with masculinity, and
Simple.
you're a woman. It's like you can't.
Yeah, I had the same situation happen in a bar with a friend, and she was beasting over this nigga, tough as hell. And then when shit started getting hot, she looked at me. I'm like, "Oh, you want me to fight? Okay,
You want me to potentially.
You get what I'm
die.
saying?
And if
Like,
I
oh,
don't-
okay, now I gotta fight 2-3 niggas
And if I don't,
while you get knocked the
yeah,
fuck out.
and if I don't, I'm the bad guy. I don't
Yeah.
care about you, or I'm not a man, or I'm not man enough to protect you for
Yeah.
a situation that you're adding to and causing where you're not gonna fight. You have somebody with you. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I didn't like get mad at her or whatever it is, but it was just kind of like whole time I'm thinking,
I would have got
I'm
mad.
gonna have to beat this nigga up. Like I'm gonna have to beat this nigga up, and
But
just
you're well within your right to get mad because like
You
now
put me
I'm
in-
in a situation where it's like
You put me in harm's way.
But
Even though
that's,
not knowledge.
that
Nothing
leads me back-
happened.
that leads me back to my point. It doesn't matter. Diamonds or dirt, bro. Niggas is impulsive. Like you said, you don't know if a nigga got it on him. In this day and age, it seems like everybody got a gun.
yeah, that's true. But at the same time, this might call it red pill, whatever you want, but women need to know they fucking place. Simple.
Okay, end of the podcast. Woo!
Try to get busy with a nigga if you're not a nigga. Don't act like you want to fight or you willing to get hostile, because this is the thing. This is why I say the diamonds and dirt, because it's kind of like a lady understands how to, a smart lady, I would say, understands how to deal with and how to address a man. Depending on the situation, obviously.
Yeah.
But if a nigga's behind you in the car and it's a traffic situation, he's saying certain shit and you beefing with him and y'all going into the same spot, God forbid we're all going into the same store.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that saved us.
The wing spot place. That's the chicken spot place.
Yeah.
It couldn't have it when the lady and the dude was arguing. The son came and shot the guy.
oh yeah.
It didn't have to have a casualty. It didn't have to. No one had to die.
You know what I'm
If she
saying?
would have just walked out the store, let it be, he would have went home to his kids. And
So all right,
you get what I'm
explain the
saying?
Story because you're talking about the chicken story from like months ago.
Months ago, yeah. So, woman arguing with the guy arguing back. He pretty much like, say something again, I'm gonna hit you. Pretty much. She kept talking. He hit her. Son came, shot the guy.
And that's why that's what I mean. And I get what you're saying. It's a little bit of a very wide angle he's coming from. Because I feel like I know what you're gonna say, but it's just like, you're a woman. You cannot fight a man. You cannot handle a man. You're lucky your son was there. It took a man who's not even a man yet to protect you.
That's what I'm saying.
I am like 50-50 on the
Because
situation.
she
'cause
can't respond back to his masculinity with masculinity. She's not strong enough. She can't overpower him. She can't beat his ass. It's not like in a rare case where it's like an MMA fight or something. Her son had to save her.
Yeah.
So this kind of where I like lean towards because I know you're getting heated, and I agree because it's just like if it's my mom.
No, I get that. I get that.
The point is, mom or not, without the bias or not, the principle is the same.
No,
I think that was just a terrible
It was a very
situation
wide
to
angle.
reference.
It was a wide angle. That's why I said.
It low key to me it isn't because again, To bounce off, you said women should stay in women place. I'm not agreeing, but I'm saying don't fight. If you're a woman, don't be masculine to a man and expect no masculinity to come your way.
That's what I mean by that.
Hear me out.
That's what I mean by that.
If she would have said, if he was like, say something again, I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, she walked out. Her son didn't have to have the risk of doing 25 to life in prison because this was Jersey. He'd have been cooked. You get what I'm saying?
No self-defense.
No self-defense law. So now she lost her son to the system, and this guy lost his life. Now his kids don't got a father no more. You get what I'm saying?
Good, but
No, good because he hit her. But I'm saying she didn't. She just could have just. Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, in a perfect world, you can speak your fucking mind.
Yeah.
And until it gets physical, then it's just that. Like,
Simple. What's a physical act?
Physical act?
Yeah. What's a physical act?
Touch me.
But what's more physical, feminine or masculine?
I mean, it's always going to be masculine.
Oh, my point exactly.
That's my point.
That's what I was just
What's
trying
the
to.
point being made?
The point is when it comes to the difference between a man arguing with a woman a lot of times and men arguing with men is there's not going to be too much talking, especially with a nigga you don't know like that. If you have an issue, it comes down to, so what you want to do then?
Simple.
As opposed to a woman, which a lot of women get away with this, where they'll disrespect the men especially, and they'll get away with it. So there is no.
Well, that's fine because it's words.
It is words,
Right.
but the difference is when it comes to words with men don't do too much words. Words with men will lead to physical.
All right,
as
because
opposed to words
because
with women.
That's why I gotta push back
because men are stupid.
But that's
Okay,
the
if that's
masculine.
the angle you want to come from.
No,
it's like,
because listen.
Because you can say men are stupid, but you're the same nigga that if you were to go out right now and a nigga tested you, you're not going to let him test you verbally for too long. You're not. You can sit here and say men are stupid, but don't act like you're not a man and be like, if you step outside and a nigga tries you, you're not going to react a certain way. You've been in situations where people pissed you off and it got verbal. And let's keep it 100. You can sit here, but like y'all being hypocritical.
What you're doing is you're taking
You're justifying.
We started off with him talking about the situation in the chicken spot, right? Hold on. It was a terrible situation, but you're talking about a lot of feminine and masculine energy. It shouldn't matter. Niggas need to show restraint.
Yes, I agree.
It's a bitch. It's a bitch. At the end of the day,
right.
At the end of the day, she can talk all the shit she wants. That's why I said.
Yeah.
That situation in the chicken spot was it was a terrible angle to choose from, but in any situation I'm arguing with a female, I'm gonna stop and be like, this is a bitch I'm never gonna see again.
Yeah, but no,
you gotta have restraint.
I'm not talking about the man the man. I'm talking about because you said certain women need to be in a place and not be like.
When I say
but
your cousin,
you're holding women. No. His point is to hold women accountable for their behavior.
That's my point.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
But men also need to show restraint because this is a person that's physically weaker than you.
I agree.
Of course.
But then you get the brick.
Why is there a but?
Because there is a but. Because it all, number one.
Unless she touches you, you don't need to do nothing.
No. Okay.
Thank you. That's it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
We just talked about.
Unless she touches you, you don't need to do anything. I agree with you on that. I'm not saying I disagree with you.
You won't do it. You won't do it. I won't do it.
But not everybody will. And you keep saying
won't hit a woman for talking shit.
You keep saying men and women, but it all comes down to how you handle yourself as a human.
As a man.
The only difference that separates us is men versus women. Because I've been punched in the face by a woman. I didn't do anything to her.
Yeah.
But another nigga might hit the bitch and kill the bitch. It depends. Even with men, we still react differently. We're human and we have human responses. So you're really rolling the dice testing somebody, regardless of gender. My point is...
But you can't bring up gender and then try to...
You can't justify the fact
I'm not
I see the angle y'all saying.
I'm not justifying what happened or hitting a woman. My point is...
We're not saying you're justifying that.
That's kind of what you said.
No, I was saying you can't justify what these niggas are doing.
Oh, no. I don't justify it, but my point is... When it comes to this whole issue between men and women and shit like that, because that's why I said it comes around the whole point of people trying to use this and spin a narrative of men don't care about women or black men don't care about women. But at the same time, it's a lot of like hate between black men and women for this type of stuff. And my whole point is you need to learn how to communicate with each other. You need to learn how to speak. Men need to know how to speak to women. Women need to know how to speak to men.
I agree.
Simple.
I agree.
Let's leave this alone. Next topic. I want to hate women more. Britney Renner. All right. So
Wild.
I'm just kidding. I love you guys sometimes, but
Nope.
this girl, Britney Renner, bro. Did y'all watch the clip? Oh, I watched the full. I didn't watch the full
lit.
episode, but I watched. Okay, so I seen Charleston White talking about it afterwards, right?
Yeah.
But for context, for people who don't know, Britney Renner went on a podcast, an up-and-coming project called the Danza Project.
Yeah.
It's two dudes, two Hispanic guys. It's him, one guy, and his co-host. They usually, they pay some celebrities to come on. They're, because of it, they're building a following. This Britney Renner situation definitely boosted for them. Now, Charleston White was on it too. He had Charleston and Britney Renner on.
Yeah.
And she pretty much later on he was pretty much saying that he believes she did that to troll. Like she did that for views and to keep her name trending and to get some money.
Yeah, yeah.
I see the angle. I don't believe it. Because like when she first came on the podcast, and this is what I'd be saying too, even to go into this whole thing of like disrespect and verbal and physical.
Yeah.
So she's on the podcast. At first, she's drinking. They're kind of talking at first, and it's like the guy who hosts the podcast. He's pretty much told Britney Renner, he's like, "I'm gonna be honest with you," and he didn't say anything disrespectful, but she still took it some way. But alcohol involved. Emotions get clouded, and you lose rational thinking.
Yes.
He pretty much told her like, one of the things he said was like, when I first heard about you, I hated you. And she was like, okay. And he was like, only because of what the media put out, and I didn't know you too well. You get what I'm saying? He was like, but then, when I got to know you and I understood you better, I realized it was just, what was out there made you look bad, so I was influenced by it.
Yes.
And that happens with social media. And, she still had an issue with this, but then it started to go weird because a lot of alcohol was involved, and, they asked her about her baby daddy. And that's kind of where it went left. The whole, how do you feel about your baby daddy doing this, that, and the third, getting this contract, and she was like, he gets what, he feels he deserves and all this stuff. I'm not going to bash him. But even though she did say, like, he was a piece of shit who cheated on her at some point. But after a while, she started getting intoxicated, and she's on the podcast, and they were listening to her talk because she was like, oh, I got, I had a baby by this nigga, because she was saying how her pussy split. I don't know what the medical term is for it, but she had a tear from giving birth.
Yeah.
And shit like
Pussy
that.
split is crazy.
She was literally yelling and acting crazy on the pod, bro. Like crazy. Like at one point she had a bottle of water. It was like, they're talking about getting wet. And she threw water on one of the hosts, threw water on Charleston White.
So she got triggered.
I guess she just started acting crazy. And then at one point she took a bottle of water because she was talking crazy and there was people in the background. Like Charleston White brought, who Shannon Briggs is?
Yes.
He brought Shannon Briggs with him, and they were chilling outside of the scene, Shannon Briggs and maybe like his nephew or somebody. She got annoyed that Charleston was like, that Shannon was laughing or whatever it is. And because she just started disrespecting people. Shut the fuck up. I'm speaking. Shut your fucking mouth. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm speaking right now. Shut up, bitch. Talking to people type crazy.
Can we agree that these pretty bitches got too much privilege?
Bro, and listen. But
I haven't even seen the video. But
I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you.
It's like I know who she is.
Bro, she was acting nutty, to the point where it was just like, if she got clocked, I wouldn't have, because she was like, oh, you feel like I'm bat my shit then, like pretty much saying hit me then. To Shannon Briggs, who's like, how tall is he? Like 6.
He's big.
He's 6 something.
He used to be a champion.
A heavyweight champ. And she threw a bottle of water at him. He got mad. He like, yo, what's wrong with this bitch? And she's like, well, hit me then. Oh, I don't know what I did to you. Da-da-da. And people are like you.
If he would have hit her, she would have turned to sand.
But she's trying to egg him on, and she's also like, oh, I don't know what I did to disrespect you and da-da-da-da.
Did you threw water on me?
It's like, but not. She threw water on
everyone.
One of the hosts. She hit the mic. She hit Charleston, but she threw a full bottle of water at Shannon Briggs.
Yeah.
And he got pissed off about it. And it's just like, yo, why are you behaving like this? And it's just like, it's like really sad as fuck to see. Because even if that was for clout or whatever it is, like, if I'm PJ, I'm like, let me just show this to the courts. Because not only did she do that, but then she starts twerking on Charleston. Her dress comes up, her ass is out. She's pouring water, bending over, twerking, sitting on Charleston's lap, calling people bitches, doing this. And then, because Charleston's like, you know, she was acting one way, but when it was time for her to leave, she was like completely normal and fine. He's like, I think she did that shit for you. She was trolling. Like, he was saying like, she's a very intelligent woman and she knows what she's doing, because Charleston operates the same way. Like, who he is off social media is very much different, as opposed to who he is on social media.
Right.
Is what he's been saying, like, because, you know, he's in his community, he works with like officials and Congress and da-da-da-da, but like on YouTube, he's saying shit like, I don't give a fuck about it if a girl gets, you know, raped or whatever it is, shit like that. Bro, I watched another podcast with him. He was going off, my nigga, and he was just saying a bunch of wild ass shit. But it's like, I don't understand how, to me, they handled that shit terribly. Maybe because they paid her, they let her on, but I would have been kicked her off set.
That's what most people are doing nowadays. But
I would have been kicked her off set. I don't get, like, cause to me when I'm watching, I'm like, what's good with you niggas? Like, respectfully, I don't know y'all, but it's just like, how you let Shorty come on y'all pod and dominate y'all pod and disrespect y'all like that? Like, y'all men. Can't nobody, man or woman, let's make something clear for anybody. You know, if we have a celebrity, when we have celebrities and we're blessed to share a space with y'all, ain't none of y'all coming on the podcast and bugging out.
I'm gonna let him. Clicks, bitch.
Okay, nigga, you got
Brad Pitt on PCP on the Peer Pressure podcast.
Now you just make shit up.
You got a kickboxer, MMA fighter. You got this nigga. You got him. We got a 6'5" nigga. It ain't happening.
Why am I this nigga?
Huh?
Why am I this nigga?
Because you just unpredictable. You like a fucking chimera.
You the nigga that pick up the brick.
Yeah, and we got to...
I will pick up a brick.
You keep a brick on him, and we got a Puerto Rican who bite when he fights.
What I said.
I do bite when I fight.
Backpack off, that brick come out, run.
It's like she was just fucking bugging, showing her ass, just acting completely drunk, and then it's like...
It kind of seems like that's her character, though. Like,
but my point is just like, number one, you know, it's like, at what point, because like you have a kid, bro, like at what point at your age does this shit stop?
it really doesn't.
Like, at what point your kid has to grow up and watch you act the fool, and it's like the new age mothers, like mothers now, it's like you don't care.
That's really what it is, though.
You don't care. Like, you have to be an extremely selfish person to behave like that, knowing that your child is going to see this. And then he's going to grow up in an environment, and we know kids are evil as fuck between, like, the ages of, like, 6 and high school.
Yeah.
You feel me? We evil as fuck.
Yeah.
It's just like, you subject your kid to the worst type of trauma, offer clicks, clout. Why? Like,
because that clout pays for your fucking 13 tricycles that you can ride, you know? I mean,
and that, I guess, but it's just like, this is where, like, he be saying, it's like, you sell your soul, like, your morality can be bought, your character can be bought.
but like you said, that's today's age. I mean,
because she's
soul,
no, go ahead, continue what you were saying.
I'm just saying, my soul, little price to pay for my kid to, like, you know, generational wealth. Like,
Yeah, because it's like she's on the podcast and they're talking about, like, oh, how, like, you know, this narrative came about her and she wasn't this person, there's so much more to her, but it's just like, you decided to be in the public.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Your reputation. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't give a fuck. Like, I understand expecting, like, having this mentality of I don't give a fuck if you like me or don't, what you think about me. But it's like, if you decide to put yourself out there in a positive light. Why not? What's wrong with that?
or just for yourself, just
Like, what's wrong with that? And this because she's like, oh yeah, you know, I let this narrative be spun about me and I didn't do much to defend it. You were acting a fool on purpose, doing dumb shit, whether it's to be funny, clout, likes, whatever it is, and you're saying, oh, I'm going to just let it keep spinning. You have a child now. You have family. It's like, why don't you care?
Shit is wild.
We just wasted a bunch of time on these serious-ass topics. Next.
All I'm saying is, if you got diarrhea, and you know you got diarrhea, don't take a long flight. But even if you do take the flight, just make sure when you start to feel your stomach feeling a type of way, go shit. That's it. Don't hold it and wait till it touches cotton.
But what if he was waiting for the bathroom?
because you know they
First class, bitch better move. Bitch better move. Bitch better move. I've done that before. Walked all in the front of the plane and used their bathroom. I've done it.
Listen, so I don't know too much about this situation. I really don't.
They embarrassed this nigga. Like, don't get me wrong, it's embarrassing altogether, but to, like, put it all over news. It's like, bro, like, did they release his name?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know who it is, but
Because if they did, I'd.
listen, there's like having an upset stomach.
Yeah.
Cool. Having diarrhea. Cool.
Yeah.
They're shitting yourself.
It's crazy.
On a plane.
That's crazy, but all right. Basically, what I'm escalating to, this nigga shit everywhere, and I'm still trying to, bro. I'm still trying to understand how.
They condemned the plane, bro.
I don't know if the video was real, but like I seen a video.
I seen it too. I seen it.
Panning over the plane, they were censoring parts of like. I'm not talking about like sections. I'm talking like aisle, like censored.
How much shit?
What? What did you eat?
How much? What did you? You had to eat something that wasn't agreeable to your insides, bro.
I don't.
At the same time, like, but like, we've all been there. But a diarrhea, like,
No,
some people.
No, we haven't. Don't say that. We have not.
I have. All right, because diarrhea.
shit a plane?
I believe.
Oh,
That,
no, I
no.
haven't
That's
shit
not what I
myself
mean by
before.
that. That's not what I mean by that. But I'm saying like we've all been there because I feel like diarrhea comes in like two ways, right? It's either like you're either it tells you immediately.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like cold red, nigga, cold black, brown, whatever you want to call it. Like where you immediately have to shit. Or like you start to feel uncomfortable, and then you kind of like, and then your body gives you that signal, like, okay, it's time to shit.
It's not a fart.
It's not. Ooh,
not a
do you ever
fart.
do this? Ooh, like you jump up, you feel that stinging sensation.
Yeah, I've been there.
No, that ain't it.
that was close. But that nigga,
And plus, it's like, I'm curious as to what he ate because it was literally like it just bio came out his ass.
it had to be a gallon of milk. Ain't nothing else in the world that make your stomach feel like that. A gallon of whole milk and bria tacos.
That nigga was lactose
As my brother would
and
say,
risked it.
make this make sense. Like,
Make this make sense.
because it don't.
Yeah.
It really don't.
He shit so much.
So much, bro.
For them to have an emergency landing, the stench. No. Just think about the stench on the plane.
Did you have they described it?
No.
They tried to cover it up with like vanilla Febreze or some shit, and someone
That's just
described
making
it as,
worse. Sweet shit is
They
crazy.
said it smelled like vanilla shit.
Sweet shit? Sweet shit is crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have trapped myself in the bathroom. I would have never left the bathroom. I'd rather smell the bathroom than smell pure shit. You ever smell pure shit? It's so potent.
Because it's like, and if I knew I wasn't going to make it, I literally would have dropped my drawers. I would have been like I would have looked for the trash, a paper bag, something, and just shit it in it.
Do that.
He just
Let it
got
go.
up and just boom, 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 ba, and then nigga just start.
Y'all niggas talking shit in the comments. Please look this up because like I honestly don't know what the fuck happened. I'm hearing this, that, and the third.
Funny.
But from what I saw, this nigga let loose.
So much shit.
And I'm trying to comprehend it, and
Because like that's the type of shit you let loose when you're sick.
not even though.
To me, like when you
You made
have
it
a,
to
like
the toilet.
No, but I'm saying like what I'm saying like the quantity and the amount. If it was literally like up the aisle, like that's something like you either have a stomach virus, something like you're really sick.
Nah, lock him up, domestic terrorist.
Yeah,
lock him up.
he can't. He should be on the no fly zone, no fly list. He
Lock-
need to be blacklisted.
Please, like someone
Nigga
give
gotta
me more
fly in a
information.
hazmat suit.
Low key, I think that's up to like 2 years in prison. It gotta be.
That's
Like that nigga shit so much on the fact. I've been so fucking mad, bro.
Oh,
I'd have been so fucking mad. If you have to turn this plate around for emergency landing because this grown ass man shitting in the aisle, yeah, I gotta fight him.
I can't like. Obviously, we can't speak on this too much, but given like what we've seen and heard, bruh, how? Like,
Bro, talk about how, right? How could this is another topic. Next topic. How the fuck can you live next door to somebody knowing this nigga jerk off 2 hours and a half a day
oh my,
in his window?
bro,
BB,
what?
bro.
I heard you.
listen to what I'm telling you. This nigga jerks off 2 hours and a half every day.
So are we talking about
I'm
like
talking
he makes it last the whole time? Like he's like, not yet.
They,
Not yet.
basically,
Not yet.
Basically, dude he has a habit of walking around naked in his apartment or whatever.
It's a house.
House.
I do the same.
Nah, there was
Oh,
whatever.
whatever.
And yeah, obviously, right? But like he does it with the windows open, and these bitches caught wind of it. They called the police on him. So now there's a whole debate like, why you like trying to lock him up? He and his own property, like, and the whole thing is like, oh well, like he does it from like this time to this time, and like he gets off to it, like whatever. But they trying to lock him up. And he just doing his business. If you happen to see, that's on you.
Yeah, so why you looking? You look, you gay. That's the definition it is. You look, you gay.
So
Bro.
like, that's like a whole big thing right now. We're like, dude, like, so imagine same thing as here. Windows are open. I'm walking around ass naked, and someone called the police on me. Do they have the right?
To an extent, I would say yes. Because like, if there's kids in the neighborhood, too,
Personal. Don't look.
If,
It's my house.
I mean, I get it, but like, it depends on how. Like, is he on the first floor, the second floor? Like, imagine you walking by an apartment and niggas is just, you can see through like the windows. He got his blinds open.
I'm gonna look the other way personally.
Yeah, but if like, I feel like he's sick. Like, you never know. Some niggas
are built a little
I
different.
get it.
some niggas like to. Some niggas have that. What's it called? I forgot what the proper name for the term is, but like
Expedition is.
exhibitionists. Yeah, they want to be seen.
They want to be seen. Yeah, I get that.
So
I get
it's
that.
like-
That's insane. Still.
Listen, morally,
Sick
that
fuck.
nigga fucked up in the head, but like at the end, legally,
You can't do shit.
he in his house.
You can't do not a damn thing. This nigga just got his dick out.
Hey,
Thugging. That's so gangster. This guy was in his comfort in his house, chilling, sleeping with his wife, and then he hear rumbling in his kitchen. That's probably every man's nightmare when you gotta defend your home, not
near my
knowing,
fridge.
not knowing what's on the other, like in the kitchen. If it's a 7 foot tall, 400-pound nigga or just a regular 5'5". In his case, this nigga was 5'5". Why? How do I know this? Because this is an escaped felon. Bro,
He make it to Jersey, bitch. Everybody.
this nigga escaped. Did you see the video?
No, I ain't-
This nigga escaped. He scaled the wall, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're talking.
Yeah, this nigga scaled the wall, right? All the way up the wall, went through barbed wire, and this nigga been on the run for 10 days.
He sell out.
He still...
I let him go because I equate that to like in the Dark Knight when Bane dropped him in that hole. You feel me? When he dropped him and he had to like crawl out, he had to get strong and crawl out.
Crawl out.
Any nigga who can climb a fence and run through barbed wire and get through it,
It's two walls like this. This nigga, his hand, his feet was like this, and he scaled the wall
shit
all
he
the way
did
up.
as a kid. He like. I gotta find a video.
I think I got it. He scaled the wall, bro.
That
But
nigga just said, "I'm out of here."
come to find out, that's the second time someone got escaped exactly the same way.
Break the walls now. Like
let him go.
This nigga been on a run in Philadelphia, thugging.
Philly is wild. Come on now.
Thugging.
Why Philly?
Thugging.
I'm proud of him.
I don't want to be, but I agree.
This nigga is just on a
He in
run.
jail for some sick shit. So
No, you
definitely-
know why he in the jail for?
You said
He stabbed his wife 37 times in front of his children.
Oh, lock him up. Lock him up.
they-
Lock
throw
him
him away.
up.
Throw him away.
Get that nigga.
Get
No,
that
get
nigga.
that.
Get
This
that
nigga was charged. He was doing life. And
he'll
this
start
nigga
off-
was able to escape.
He'll start a whole new life and do it again.
Bro,
Lock him up.
like how creative can you be?
It's not creative. We've been doing that since we was kids.
And he put it
Yeah, but
to...
as a grown man, bro, and you know, but listen, but I can kind of see it because you know in jail all you eating is carbs. That's all. That
That
nigga's-
nigga got energy.
He got hella upper
Energy.
body strength.
Nigga, cardio was crazy. Them calisthenics, he's been waiting for this moment.
Bro,
You know he had to be like, hold on. And he just kept testing it, like,
yeah.
give it, get halfway,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back, get closer, go back.
You think I'll make it out?
Phil, he just test it every day, like once a month, just test it. Get like a couple feet up, drop.
One day he said he went home. I'm gonna do it.
And then when you get halfway, you know you can do it. You feel me? It's like, yeah, I'm out. This is like Ninja Warrior shit to
Bro,
me. This is Ninja
He would
Warrior.
have won. He would have won.
He would. Oh, for sure.
He would have won for sure.
Pure determination. Ain't nothing more. What's the word? motivational than freedom. Ain't
That's the truth.
Ain't nothing more motivational than freedom. So listen, bro. Lock it. Get him, please.
I ain't know that. That's why he went to jail.
Yeah, that's why he went to jail for.
37 is a crime of passion,
bro. That was
upset.
personal.
That half man, half spider monkey ass nigga. Get him up out of there, bro.
Oh man.
Thanks for watching, Smuts.
Leave a like, comment.
Nah, don't comment.
This is our Instagram right here. This is our TikTok. Come on, come on.
And for y'all niggas saying we retarded, absolutely right. You got that right.
Hold on. I gotta spit something. I look at the analytics every fucking day. 67% of these motherfuckers it's not subscribed. 67.
That laundry basket comment wasn't good enough, I see.
Do we have to do a sacrifice on this table?
Me first. I volunteer.
Be sacrificed?
Yeah.
Join the 27 club, nigga. All right, guys.
Yup.
See you.